Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the UCLA Bruins and the Georgetown Hoyas.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
So on the floor for UCLA, Free out there with Fresh. Then there's Campbell, and it's Roberts in at the center position.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And that one's good. Free. Here's Free. They set the pick. Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Perry. Rejected by Perry. To the middle. That's good from Price. The assist by Free. Price has got his first bucket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Free passes to Campbell. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Rejected by Perry. Price kicks to Freak. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Wow. What a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
Here's Campbell. The Hoyas getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. There's the dish to Roberts. Here's Free. And another miss by UCLA. Price, the pass to Perry. Back to Price. Feeds it to Freak. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the inside. Looney passes to Campbell. Now the feed to Roberts. And he gets it to go. Roberts got his first points of the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And here's Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Freak's got 11 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Harry, he's in at shooting guard, and it's Felix in at the 3. Johnson can't get it to go.
And got so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin, Bill Walton also coming out of Westbrook.
And for the Bruins, we've got Thomas. Starks is out there with Johnson, and it's Barton in at the 2 spot. UCLA trails by 9, and for Georgetown, Harry in at shooting guard, and it's Joseph in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA, a lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the 2 highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today.
Now Starks following the three-point attempt by Freak. Thomas a screen. Starks kicks to Johnson. It's intercepted. And now the Hoyas on the break. With the floater, UCLA grabs the miss.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
And a wide open look for Freak. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Freak's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hoyas.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak,
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. His play in the second half of this game, critical.
So on the floor for UCLA, we've got Free. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Free passes to Fresh. Here's Looney. Pass to Fresh from the arc. That's good. Fresh has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hoyas leading by 7. Here's Perry, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Here's Free. Pass to Campbell. Down low, here's Roberts. The stupendous finish in traffic. Roberts got his second basket of the night.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
Trice, dishes to Freak. Trice kicks to Freak. Pulls up. Buries the 20-footer. Freak's got 20 points.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
They set the screen. Dishes it to Roberts. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. And there's the pass to Fresh. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And the shot is good.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by Hudson.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Perry in a 2-guard. Hudson is out there with Warren. And it's Trice. And it's Price in at the 3, the small forward. Hoyas leading by 9. Here's Perry. Offline with his 3. And that one's good. Fresh.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. .116 left to play in the second half. UCLA trails by 6. Passes it to Johnson. Moving against Nelson. Here's Johnson. No luck. So Georgetown will take it the other way. Trice kicks to Freak. 50 seconds left here in the second half of the game. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Hudson's checked in for the Hoyas. And the Bruins going in with a whole new group out there. Now Porter shoots it. So the Hoyas win it. A confident